The Aaron Rodgers saga and drama is officially over. There was tons of questions of what was going to happen, and he kind of had this loom over the Green Bay Packers for the last 2 years, and many signs pointed him going to the Denver Broncos, right? People were even reporting that that was all but a done deal at one point, and the big question was, would that really happen? Well, he didn't go to the Denver Broncos. Instead, he signed a guaranteed 4-year, $200 million deal, making him the highest paid player in NFL history. Now, a whopping $153 million is guaranteed, and it'll go down under the cap. But he is now the highest paid player for the next 4 years, which, in my opinion, I'm actually surprised. Not that Green Bay wouldn't want Aaron Rodgers back. I mean, he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest, arguably just pure quarterbacks ever. But I didn't think they'd make that long of a commitment. 4 years. I figured 2, somewhere in that ballpark, or just they would trade him. But it's not surprising that they would keep Aaron Rodgers. I mean, you got to do that. And with Adams, they're planning on tagging him. So Aaron might get everything that he wants, and then they can kind of build around him. And he's locked in for the foreseeable future. So then the big question comes down to the Denver Broncos. Like, what is going on with Denver? They were sort of waiting around for Aaron Rodgers, and there wasn't really any commitment either way. Denver was locked and ready to go to make the trade. Whatever they had to do, they were willing to wait around and make the sacrifices needed to sign Aaron Rodgers, which makes a ton of sense. You get a player of that caliber, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, you do it, right? Many people believe that Denver would be an instant contender with Aaron Rodgers, but now that Rodgers has committed to 4 years, what happens with Denver? Well, this is literally breaking news. Russell Wilson, the 9-time Pro Bowler, has officially been traded to the Denver Broncos, which I think is extremely fascinating. I don't think this is better than if Aaron Rodgers went to Denver, but if Aaron Rodgers makes them a contender, in my opinion, Russell Wilson makes them a contender as well. And he is Mr. Reliable, so I'm curious to see what develops. Now, all of the details have not fully came out at this time. It's just reported that there are multiple first-round draft picks, which makes sense, plus some additional picks and players. And then Locke is supposed to be part of the package. That's the only player on Denver's side that has been released at this time. So you imagine that this will be one of the biggest trades in NFL history. I mean, you're talking a star in this league, one of the top 5 to 10 quarterbacks in this league to some people. I mean, I'd put him somewhere maybe after the 5 range, but he's up there. He's one of the best quarterbacks in this league. He is a quarterback that can completely turn the fates of your franchise around. He's a winner. And so I'm curious to see what develops and how much better this makes the Denver Broncos, if really at all. I mean, it is a tough division, it's a tough conference. I mean, Russell Wilson, you could argue, is the 5th best quarterback in the AFC now. And that was one of the big questions with Aaron Rodgers. Like, if he goes there, he's got to go up against, Pat. And, you got Josh Allen. You got Herbert. You got all of these young, just incredible quarterbacks. But Russell Wilson, I think he could hold his own there. And he's definitely that guy that's all in and committed to your team. So it'll be interesting to see. But as always, this is a discussion, so I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What is your opinion on Aaron Rodgers signing that 4-year, $200 million deal? What is your opinion on Russell Wilson being traded to the Denver Broncos? Are you surprised? Is that something that you're excited for? Are you a Denver fan and you're like, come on, let's go? Do you want me to continue to give you updates in regards to what was released or not? I do. I'm really curious to see what develops. And this is, what a way to start the offseason, right? You got Aaron Rodgers committing to Green Bay, and then you got Russell Wilson being traded to Denver. That's a big deal. It's a pretty big start. So I'm curious to see what else develops down the pike. But definitely Denver has turned around their franchise night and day with the trade like this. This is a rare one. This doesn't happen all the time. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. If you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Lets me know you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Follow by the bell notifications. Stay up to date with all things sports. I'll see you all in the next one.